Hi students, welcome to Sankalp Study Success. Today I am going to explain about hydrocarbons like alkynes and arenes. In the previous video I discussed about hydrocarbons like alkanes and alkenes. But in this video I will discuss about alkynes and arenes like benzene. So first of all we will discuss about alkene. So already we will discuss about the basic properties of alkenes, alkynes and arenes. So that is discussed in the previous video. So which is what its general formula? CnH2n minus 2. Its general formula is CnH2n minus 2. So if 2 is substituted, C2H2, this is the least alkyne. What its name? So this is said to be ethine or acetylene. This is the common name, this is the IUPAC name. So the least alkyne is ethine or acetylene. In alkynes, the carbons undergoes sp hybridization. So its bond length is 1.20. For C triple bond C, what its bond length? 1.20 angstrom. Right. Preparation methods of alkynes. Right. So first one, from dihalides. So from dihalides we can take a CH3 CHCl right, or CH2 Cl or Cl right. All these two are dihalides. This is the tetrahalide. Right, madam. So from dihalide, this can be treated with alk KOH, alcoholic KOH. Which product is obtained from alcoholic KOH? So in the first step, minus KCl and water can be removed. How? So this is a CH2H. Here HCl can be removed. This HCl can be reacted with the KOH, KCl and H2O. That can be removed. So what is remaining? CH 2 double bond CHCl. In the next step, same all KOH can be taken. So here minus HCl can be minus KCl and minus H2O can be removed. Finally acetylene can be formed, CH triple bond CH. Right. This is the dihalide, and dihalide can be treated with alcoholic KOH. Finally we got acetylene. Similarly this can be treated with all KOH. So here 2 moles of KCl and 2 moles of water can be removed. Finally we got CH triple bond CH. So this is the tetrahalide. So when tetrahalide can be treated with zinc metal on heating, zinc powder, when tetrahalide can be treated with zinc metal which on heating, finally we got CH double bond CH Cl Cl. In the first step ZnCl2 is removed. Again which is treated with zinc powder which on heated, finally we got CH triple bond CH minus ZnCl2 is removed, right. So this is the dehalogenation. This is the dehalogenation. Dehalogenation. Here halogens can be removed. These two are dehydrohalogenation. Dehydrohalogenation. So here hydrogen and chlorine can be removed by using alcoholic KOH. Here chlorine Cl2 molecule can be removed by using zinc. So this is the dehalogenation. Here dehydrohalogenation. So from dihalides, when from dihalides, alkynes can be prepared when it is treated with alcoholic KOH or zinc powder, right. These are the preparation method of alkynes. Which gives alkyl acetylene, which is give acetylene in the following: A CH3 CH Cl Cl and CH2 double bond like vinyl chloride. This is A, this is vinyl chloride, and now we can write CH2 CH2 CH2Cl CH2Cl, right, CHCl CHCl, and D CHCl Cl. Answer is all the above, right. So this is gives acetylene. When it is treated with alcoholic KOH, it gives a acetylene, and it is also gives acetylene when it is treated with all KOH. So it also gives acetylene when it is treated with zinc. This also gives acetylene when it is treated with zinc powder, right. All the above, right. Now second preparation method. From yellow form, right. So chloroform CHCl Cl or iodoform. So chloroform can be treated with silver metal. 2 moles of chloroform can be taken or iodoform can be taken, which on heated that will produce a acetylene CH triple bond CH, right, plus 6 AgCl, right. When chloroform or iodoform can be treated with silver metal, gives a acetylene. Next, Next method is from electrolysis method, from coal base electrolysis method. Right, from coal base electrolysis method. So in this method we can take in sodium or potassium salt of fumarate like CH double bond fumarate or maleate CH COO Na COO Na. So this is the sodium fumarate or sodium maleate, which on electrolysis aqueous solution of sodium fumarate or sodium maleate. So here aqueous means water can be added, which on electrolysis. So at cathode and anode. So which products are obtained? Listen to me. So this bond is breakdown, this bond is breakdown. This is the free radical mechanism. Here also breakdown, here also breakdown. What is the what is obtained? At cathode hydrogen and NaOH, 2 moles of NaOH is obtained at cathode. Now at anode acetylene C2H2 and carbon dioxide, 2 moles of carbon dioxide are produced at anode. So this is a very important. So which products are obtained at cathode and anode in the electrolysis, in the coal based electrolysis of sodium fumarate or sodium maleate? What its name? Sodium fumarate or sodium maleate. So this is the coal based electrolysis method. So this is the acetylene. Okay, for preparation of acetylene we can take in sodium fumarate or maleate. For preparation of ethylene like ethene, which reactant can be taken? Sodium or potassium salt of dicarboxylic acid like sodium succinate or potassium succinate. So this is acetylene. So this is ethene or ethylene, and so ethane is obtained from which sodium or potassium salt of carboxylic acid? Sodium salt of acetic acid. Sodium salt, if we can take in 2 moles of sodium salt, so these are break. So what happen? CH3 bond CH3, right? This is very important. So for preparation of ethane in coal based electrolysis, sodium salt of acetate can be taken. For preparation of ethene in coal based electrolysis method, sodium salt of succinic acid can be taken, right? Disodium salt of. For preparation of acetylene in coal based electrolysis method, sodium fumarate or maleate can be taken. So this is the coal based electrolysis method. Next one, from right hydrolysis of carbides. right, aluminum carbide and beryllium carbide, aluminum carbide Al4C3 and beryllium carbide Be2C, which on hydrolysis gives a alkane, if these two carbides like aluminum and beryllium, these two can associate diagonal relationship, beryllium and aluminum. So these carbides can give a same product. Beryllium and aluminum can associate diagonal relationship, and its carbides gives a same product like methane. But for preparation of carbides, for preparation of acetylenes, we can take in calcium carbide, CaC2, which on hydrolysis gives a acetylene C2H2 plus CaOH twice. So for preparation of acetylene, we can take in calcium carbide on hydrolysis of calcium carbide, or magnesium carbide, Mg2C3, magnesium carbide, which on hydrolysis gives a right, propine, this is the propine, and magnesium hydroxide, 2 Mg like 4H2O, right. So okay, this is the hydrolysis of carbides. If we can take in calcium carbide, acetylene can be prepared. If we can take in magnesium carbide, propane can be prepared. Or aluminum carbide or beryllium carbide on hydrolysis gives a methane, CH4 and CH, right. These two can associate diagonal relationship. So the carbides of these metals gives a same product. Next one. Next one, preparation of higher alkynes from lower alkynes. Preparation of higher alkynes from lower alkynes, right. We can take in acetylene, CH triple bond CH. This can be treated with sodium in the presence of liquid ammonia. Here sodium can displaces the hydrogen, so minus of hydrogen can be removed. So CH triple bond CNA, which are treated with alkyl halide, RX, which are treated with alkyl halide, sodium chloride is removed. So CH triple bond Cr. So this is the lower alkyne. This is the lower alkyne. This is the higher alkyne. Right. This is the higher alkyne. So similarly, when acetylene can be treated with Grignard reagent like RMGX. It is okay, this bond is breakdown. Here magnesium carrying positive, here R carrying negative. So similarly, it is having acidic nature, that we'll discuss later. Here H plus can be removed and C minus here right. This bond H plus C minus. So this is R CH triple bond C Mg X and alkane. like RH or minus Mg plus H plus C minus. Next, which one treated with another alkyl halide RX, so that gives a CH triple bond Cr minus MgX2. This is the another preparation method. So from preparation of higher alkynes from lower alkynes. These are the lower alkynes, these are the higher alkynes. If you can take a magnesium carbide Mg2C3, which on hydrolysis gives a, right, which is treated with sodium metal gives B, which on treated with ethyl chloride gives a C. What is the C? What is the C product? Right. So magnesium carbide on hydrolysis gives a propane CH3 C triple bond CH. When it is treated with sodium metal, it can replace the hydrogen. So CH3 C triple bond CNA. This is the B product, this is the A product. Which are treated with ethyl chloride like Cl C2H5. So here NaCl can be removed. So what is the product? CH3 C triple bond C and C2H5. Here this is the C product. Right. So these are the preparation methods of alkynes. Now I am going to explain about properties of alkynes. Properties of alkynes. Properties of alkynes. So alkynes are also colorless compounds. Colorless, odorless compounds. Right. From C to C4, these are gases like acetylene to butane, gases. C5 to C12 like pentane to dodecyl are liquids more than C12 alkyne that are solids. So this is the main property of alkynes. And next one, the melting point and boiling point of alkynes is directly proportional to molecular weight of alkyne. If the molecular weight of alkyne is increases, its melting point and boiling point is increases. Okay, in alkane and alkyne, which is having more boiling point? So this is the boiling point order. Like we can take in ethine and ethane. So which is having more boiling point? Alkyne having more boiling point. Why? Boiling point is directly proportional to polarity of compound. Boiling point is directly proportional to polarity of compound. So this is having more polarity, more polar nature. So due to it is undergoes sp hybridization, it undergoes sp2 hybridization, it undergoes sp3 hybridization. So in these hybridizations, the S character is 50%, and this is 33.3%, this is 25%. So which is having more S character, that is having more electronegative, right? So which is having more S character? Like acetylene having more S character, its electronegativity of this sp carbon increases. If the S character is increases, electronegativity is increases. So the electronegativity of this carbon is increases, the C bond H polar nature is more. Polar nature is increases. Its polarity is increases, its boiling point is increases. So this is the boiling point order of alkynes, alkenes and alkanes. And chemical properties, now I am going to explain about chemical properties. Right, chemical properties. Okay, these are also undergoes electrophilic addition reactions. Electrophilic addition reactions, CH triple bond CH. And if we can take an alkene, this is CH2 double bond CH2. So in these two, both are containing pi bonds. Both are containing pi bonds. So these pi bonds are easy, weak bonds. These are easily polarized to gives a carbon plus and carbon negative, right? Right. So these are containing pi bonds. These pi bonds are a weak bonds. These are easily polarized to give a plus and negative. So easily electrophile or nucleophile attack on that carbon site. So these two are undergoes electrophile and electrophilic addition reactions. Electrophile addition reactions. But in these two, alkyne and alkene, which is having a more electrophilic addition reactions. So alkenes having more electrophilic addition reactions, which the reactivity, which is more reactivity of electrophilic addition reactions. Alkenes having more when compared to alkynes. How? Listen to me. Here HX can be added. Here also HX can be added. So first electrophile is added, that is said to be electrophilic addition reaction. Here H plus and X minus. So this compound will convert it to CH2 plus CH 2 minus, that is here H plus is added to that CH2 minus, that is converted to CH3. So this can be written here CH3 plus. So this can be, first of all here which is added, H plus is added. In the next step, okay, here also same, H plus is added, CH plus CH2, right. So in these two, this is the vinyl carbocation, this is alkyl carbocation, alkyl carbocation, alkyl carbocation. So this is a alkynyl carbocation, alkynyl carbocation. So in these two carbocations, which is having more stable, alkyl carbocation is having more stable when compared to alkynyl carbocation. So its mesomeric and its hyperconjugations are more when compared to this. So alkyl carbocation is more stable, so its reactivity is more when compared to alkynes. The reactivity order of electrophilic addition reactions in alkenes is more when compared to alkynes, due to in alkenes alkyl carbocation is formed, it undergoes hyperconjugation, that is more stable, that gives a more stable products. But in alkynes, that gives a alkynyl carbocation, it does not undergoes hyperconjugation, it is less stable, this is more stable. Right. So this is the reactivity, electrophilic addition order of reactivity of alkenes and alkynes. Now first of all, okay, addition of reduction, first of all reduction. So if we can take an RC triple bond or alkyne which are treated with, already says that for preparation of alkenes. So if we can take an palladium by barium sulfate in the presence of quinoline or sulfur. This is the Lindlar's catalyst. Lindlar's catalyst. Lindlar's catalyst. So Lindlar's catalyst. So this gives you a cis product. Cis product. Here adding up hydrogen, syn addition or cis addition. So that gives a R H H. Here over reduction can be prevented by quinoline. So next one, if you can take a Bitch reduction, sodium by liquid ammonia, liquid NH3. This is said to be Bitch reduction. Bitch reduction. So in Bitch reduction, that gives a trans product like R H double bond R H. Here reduction occurs in right, anti addition, right, not a syn addition, trans addition. And if you can take a nickel in the presence of hydrogen, so that will gives a RCH double bond CH. It is undergoes again reduction, that will gives a RCH2CH2R. So finally it gives alkane. But these two are gives alkenes, but it gives a alkane. So here over reduction can be prevented, but here that cannot be prevented. So this is the reduction of alkynes. Halogenation. Addition of halogen. So CH triple bond CH triple bond CH. Okay, bromination in the presence of CCl4 or bromination in the presence of, right, bromine water like H2O. So bromine water like H2O. Here bromine water, here which product is obtained? CH double bond CH. Here only one bromine molecule is reacted, but here CH double bond CH Br, and again it is reacted, gives a finally two molecules of bromine. Finally we got a tetrabromoethane. So this is the difference between bromine in the presence of CCl4, bromine water. So when ethane or acetylene can be treated with bromine in the presence of CCl4, that gives a tetrabromoethane, 1122 tetrabromoethane. But when it is treated with bromine water, so that gives 1,2-dibromoethane. Right. This is the addition of halogen. Next, addition of water. Right. So CH triple bond CH, adding H2O in the presence of Hg2SO4 in the presence of H2SO4, like diluted H2SO4, Hg2SO4 and H2SO4. Here hydration can be takes place. Adding of water can be takes place. Hydrolysis can be takes place. So H plus and OH minus. Here CH double bond CHOH. So here H is added, here OH is added. So this is undergoes ketoenol tautomerism. Finally it gives CH3 C double bond OH. So this gives a aldehydes. This gives a aldehydes. So acetylene gives a aldehydes, which is gives ketones. So this is like terminal alkynes. If you can take a terminal alkyl, another terminal alkyne, this. So same reagent. What is obtained? R C double bond C H. Here H and OH. This is the symmetrical alkane, and OH is added or any carbon. But in this case, H plus OH minus, the negative part of OH is added to the less number of carbon, follows the Markovnikov rule. So it does not having carbon, it does not having hydrogens, it containing hydrogens. So the OH is added to this carbon according to Markovnikov's rule, right? CH. This undergoes ketoenol tautomerism. Finally we got ketone. Right. Only acetylene gives a aldehyde. Remaining alkynes produce ketones. Like one alkynes, this is one alkyne. If you can take in two alkyne, triple bond C CH3, that is also okay here. So same R C, right, triple bond double bond C CH3, here OH and H is added. So it undergoes ketoenol tautomerism. So that can produce also ketone. So only, right, acetylene gives a aldehydes. Remaining alkynes gives a ketones. Next one. Right, addition of alkyl halide. So CH2 double bond CH in the presence of HCl. Right. So H plus Cl minus, that will convert it to CH3 double bond CH2. So this can be taken acetylene, not ethane. HCl. So this will turn to CH2 double bond CHCl. Like vinyl chloride is obtained. Again it undergoes addition of HCl. So here in this case the negative part of chlorine is added to the less number of hydrogen carbon, follows the Markovnikov's rule. So here chlorine is added to this carbon only, right? CH3 CHCl, right? So this is the 1,1 dichloroethane. Addition of hypoalous acids like HOX, CH triple bond CH, HOX, hypoalous acid, like HOCl, hypochlorous acid. So here OH carrying negative, X carrying plus. So in this case CH double bond CH, OH is added and here Cl is added. If we can take an Cl, right? So again it undergoes electrophilic addition of HOCl. Here OH is added this on this CHOH carbon. Like it is unstable, it undergoes If the two hydroxy groups are present on same carbon, that is unstable, that is readily decomposes to give a aldehyde product, C double bond O, CH, Cl2 by losing of water molecule, right. This is the addition of 5,4-allus acids. So combustion reactions, like oxidation, addition of oxygen. So in oxidation reactions, first of all we will observe combustion reaction. In combustion reactions, CH triple bond CH, or we can take a common formula. What is common formula? CnH2n minus 2, which are treated with oxygen. So here we can take an 3n minus 1 by 2 of 4 can be taken. So that can give NCO2 and n minus 1 H2O and I amount of heat. Right. Alkenes, for alkenes this can be written 3n plus 1 O2 gives a NH2O. Right, n plus 1 H2O. So this NCO2 and NCO2 is common. This is alkane. In alkene, 3n by 2 O2 gives rise to NH2O. NH2O can be taken. But here, so here 1 is removed, that will give 3n. Here 1 is subtracted, that will produce NH2O. Again 1 is removed from this compound, 3n minus 1 by 2 O2 and n minus 1 H2O. Right. If you can take an acetylene C2H2 and if n is equal to 2, so 3 2 ja 6 minus 1, 5 by 2 O2 gives a NCO2, 2CO2 and n minus 1 H2O. N minus 1 H2O means 1 H2O that can produce large amount of heat. So this equation is balanced. How many carbons? 2 carbons. How many oxygens? So here 5 2 ja 10. 10 by 2 means 5 oxygen. 2 2 ja 4 plus 1, 5. Here 2 hydrogens. Then the equation is balanced. Right. This equation is right. So this is the combustion reaction. Next goes to oxidation with cold diluted alcoholic KMnO4. Right. So this is the hydroxylation, CH triple bond CH. So here H2O is added. Here KMnO4 is the oxidizing reagent that gives a oxygen. So here OH groups are added. CHOH double bond CHOH. Again it undergoes same product like same reaction CHOH. So this is unstable. This undergoes again, it is undergoes losing of water molecule, finally gives a glyoxal. Right. So this test is used, this is said to be Bayer's reagent. This test is used to identification of unsaturation, right. Next third one, this is the alcohol, this is the cold diluted alcoholic KMnO4. If you can take an alcoholic KMnO4, alk KMnO4 or acidic KMnO4, the next step, acidic KMnO4 can be taken. Acidic alcoholic KMnO4, it can gives a 4 oxygens. So finally we got this oxalic acid. What its name? Oxalic acid. But in acidic KMnO4, so that undergoes over oxidation. Initially forms formic acids, HCOOH, 2 moles of HCOOH, that is decomposes and over oxidation gives carbon dioxide and water molecule. So this is the difference between alk KMnO4 and acidic KMnO4. In alcoholic KMnO4, that gives a oxalic acid, but with acidic KMnO4, that gives initially formic acids, that is undergoes decomposition on over oxidation, gives carbon dioxide and water. Now I am going to explain about ozonolysis. So ozonolysis, CH triple bond CH, the presence of O3 in CCl4, like hydrolysis in the presence of zinc, followed by hydrolysis in the presence of zinc. So initially it gives a ozonide product. So this is also observed in ethylene, ozonide, acetylene ozonide. So that can produce a ethylene ozonide, this can produce a acetylene ozonide, which on hydrolysis in the presence of zinc. So this bond is shifted towards this, finally gives CH plus minus double bond O, CH double bond O. So this O can be reacted with H2O, gives a H2O2. So what is obtained? Glyoxal is obtained. Glyoxal is obtained. So this is the ozonolysis. So ozonolysis is used to identification of nature and position of unsaturation like triple bond and double bond, right. If we can take in RC triple bond CH, so that will give a RC single bond CH OO, which on hydrolysis in the presence of zinc, so that can produce a RC double bond O, H2O. This product is obtained. When cyclic alkyne can be taken, which on ozonolysis gives a ozonide ozonoid product which on hydrolysis again gives bond, right, C double bond O and C double bond O and H2O2, C double bond O, C double bond O, right. Diketone, cyclic diketone is gives. This is the ozonolysis reaction. Next I am going to explain about polymerization reactions. Polymerization reactions. When three molecules of acetylene like CH triple bond CH, three molecules of acetylene undergoes a red hot copper tube. When acetylene gas is passed through the red hot copper tube that undergoes polymerization gives benzene. Like this, CH triple bond CH, CH triple bond CH, CH triple bond CH. So this bond is shifted towards this. So this product is obtained, right. If we can take in 4 molecules of acetylene, same condition, that can produce tetraene. Double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. This is the tetraene. Octatetraene. So this is benzene, this is the octatetraene. If we can take in propane, one propane, if we can take in one propane or propane, one propane, which product is obtained? Which product? So one propane undergoes polymerization gives a, what is the name of product? So it can produce mesitylene. So mesitylene, this is the structure of mesitylene, CH3, CH3. So this is the mesitylene, right. This is the polymerization reactions. These are the chemical reactions. So its use as oxyacetylene can be used in welding. So these are the uses of alkynes. Now I am going to explain about arenes. Like benzene, right. What its formula? What its general formula? C6H6. Its general formula is C6H6. Next, in hybridization is sp2 hybridization. So this is the structure of benzene. Each carbon containing double bond, so that undergoes sp2 hybridization, right. So structure is planar. Its structure is planar structure, and its bond length is equal to 1.39 angstrom, and resonance energy is 36 kilocalorie per mole. So this is the data of benzene. So first of all we will goes to we will discuss about preparation methods of benzene. Preparation methods of benzene. Preparation methods. Right, preparation methods. Right. So from acetylene, first one from acetylene. So this is already discussed. Acetylene, CH triple bond CH, 3 molecules of acetylene undergoes red hot copper tube. Red hot copper tube. So that forms a benzene C6H6. So this is the one of the preparation method of benzene. Next one from phenol. From phenol. So this is the phenol. When it is treated with zinc metal, which on heated, so here ZNO can be removed and benzene is obtained like C6H5OH. So that gives a C6H6. Here O can be removed with zinc metal. So this is the preparation of benzene from phenol. When phenol can be treated with zinc metal, gives a benzene. Next, third one from sodium salt of benzoic acid. From sodium salt of benzoic acid. So this is the decarboxylation method. When we can take in sodium benzoate. This is the sodium salt of benzoic acid, which is undergoes decarboxylation with the soda lime. What is the soda lime? The mixture of NaOH and CaO is said to be soda lime. The mixture of NaOH and CaO is said to be soda lime. Right. So Na2CO3 can be removed, gives a benzene. Na2CO3 can be removed. Here H is added on this carbon, gives a benzene. So this is the preparation of benzene from sodium salt of benzoic acid. This is the decarboxylation method. Next, from alkyl halides, from aryl halide, we can take in bromobenzene. We can take in bromobenzene, which are treated with magnesium in tetrahydrofuran, in the presence of THF, tetrahydrofuran. So this is the preparation of Grignard reagent synthesis, Grignard reagent synthesis. So this will convert it to MgBr, which on hydrolysis gives a, here H is added and here OH is added. It is having positive character, metal, so that is added OH minus. So MgOHBr. So we can prepare benzene. This is the another method for preparation of benzene. And next one, these are the preparation methods of benzenes, right, from acetylene, and next one from phenol, and next one from aryl halide, next one from this. These are the preparation methods of benzene. Next, okay, if you can take an aniline, from aniline, so this is the aniline. If NH2 group is present on benzene ring, that is said to be aniline, which is undergoes diazotization, NaNO2 and 2 moles of HCl at 0 to 5 degree centigrade. This is the diazotization that gives a benzene diazonium chloride, N2 plus Cl minus. What its name? Benzene diazonium chloride, which on treated with H3PO2 and H2O gives a benzene and H3PO3 and N2 and HCl. This is the another method for preparation of benzene. Right, when aniline can be treated with mixture of NaNO2 and HCl or HNO2 gives a benzene diazonium chloride, which are treated with H3PO2 plus H2O gives a benzene. These are the preparation methods of benzene. Now we will discuss about its properties. So benzene is a aromatic nature. Benzene having aromatic nature. So when it is it gives a flame test. It gives a sooty flame. Right. So which is gives a sooty flame, that is aromatic, which is gives a non-sooty flame, that is a non-aromatic compounds. Next, unsaturated properties of benzene. And saturated properties of benzene. First of all, we will discuss about unsaturated properties of benzene. Right, when benzene can be treated with hydrogen reduction in the presence of nickel, a 3 moles of hydrogen can be taken, that gives a cycloalkane. That means here addition reaction can be takes place. So this is the property of unsaturated. If benzene can be treated with chlorination, 3 moles of chlorine, right, that gives a BHC, benzene hexachloride. What its name? Benzene hexachloride. Right, benzene hexachloride. This is said to be gamma action. So it undergoes ozonolysis followed by hydrolysis, that can produce 3 moles of, so here triozonide is obtained. Triozonide is obtained. Similarly here also triozonide is obtained. Similarly here also. which on hydrolysis gives a CHO, 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 3 molecules of formaldehyde is 3 molecules of glyoxal is obtained. Glyoxal is obtained. So benzene on ozonolysis gives triozonide. This is the triozonide form. This is the triozonide form, which on hydrolysis gives a glyoxal. These three chemical reaction indicates the unsaturated properties of benzene. Now I am going to explain about saturated properties of benzene. Saturated properties of benzene. Saturated properties of benzene. So when benzene can be treated with bromine in the presence of CCl4, it does not give this test, bromination. When bromine can be treated with cold diluted KMnO4, alcoholic KMnO4, this is the Bayer's reagent. So this is used to identification of unsaturation. This is also bromination in the presence of CCl4. This test is also used to identification of unsaturation. If these two reagents can be gives a benzene that are unsaturated, but these two tests cannot give benzene. So this is the saturated compound, right? And if you can treat it with HX, that cannot react. So these three reaction indicates the saturated properties of benzene. Now I am going to explain about aromaticity. So aromaticity. So the compound acts as a aromaticity that must containing following rules. First of all, that must be cyclic. Compound must be cyclic. Compounds must be cyclic, and cyclic and planar. So that planar means, so all the atoms of molecule are present in one plane, that is said to be planar. And second point, in the cyclic compound, all atoms like all carbons undergoes sp2 hybridization. So in the third point, that must obeys Huckel's rule. That means 4n plus 2 pi electron rule. If n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So which compound can obey these three rules? That is aromatic, right? So if n is equal to 0, 4 0 is 0 plus, like if n is equal to 0, that is 2 pi system. So if n is equal to 1, that is 4 1 is 4 plus 2, 6 pi system, 6 pi electrons. If n is equal to 2, 10 pi electron system, right? If you can take in benzene, so this is the cyclic system, right? And it is the planar. All the carbon and hydrogens are present in one plane, that is the planar. And all carbon atoms undergoes sp2. All carbons, every carbon entering double bond, so that is undergoes sp2 hybridization. And it obeys Huckel's rule, 4n plus 2 5 electrons. Okay, how many pi bonds? 1 2 3 3 pi bonds, each pi bond containing 2 electrons, 3 into 2 pi electrons, each pi bond containing 2 electrons. So 3 2 ja 6 pi electrons, right? It can obey vocal rule, right? This is the aromatic compound. Okay, if we can take in some more example, like so it is the cyclic structure, right? It is a planar, and all atoms undergoes sp2. This is sp2, this is sp2, this carbocation is also sp2. It obeys 4n plus 2 5. Okay, it is containing 1 pi bond, it is 2 pi electrons. If n is equal to 0, that is 2 pi. So this is also aromatic. So what its name? Cyclopropynyl cation. 3 carbons, propynyl cation. So tropylium, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. So this is the tropylium cation or cyclophenyl cation, tropylium cation. So it is also having cyclic and planar, and each carbon undergoes sp2. This is the carbocation that undergoes sp2 hybridization, and it obeys 4n plus 2 pi rule. It is containing 3 pi bonds, 3 2 ja 6 pi electrons. So it is also a aromatic, right? And now these are the aromatics. So if the compound containing cyclic, planar, and all carbons undergoes sp2, and if the compounds can follow these tools with some additional rule like 4n pi rule, 4n pi electrons, like if n is equal to 1, so that means 4 pi electrons. If n is equal to 2 electrons, that is 8 pi electrons. Similarly, so that is anti-aromatic. So the compounds having a first two rules, like compounds must be cyclic and planar, all carbon undergoes sp2, and the third point is the carbon containing 4n pi electrons, that is anti-aromatic. So if we can take in one example, right, this cyclobutadiene. So this is the cyclic structure, this is the planar, all carbons undergoes sp2 hybridization. So this is a 2 pi bond. 2 pi bond means 2 to the 4 pi electron system. So it is the anti-aromatic, right? According to VBT or MO theory, it's each carbon undergoes sp2 hybridization. And right, and one pure p orbital is present on every carbon. So these are sideways overlapping takes place. So that can forms the pi bond electrons continuously delocalized. That means the pi bond is present here. Now we can write here. So double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. The pi bond is continuously delocalized, that continuously rotated around the ring. That is the delocalization of pi electrons. So delocalization of pi electrons. Finally, this is the hybrid structure of benzene, right? So this delocalization of pi electrons, it is a electron rich compound, so it undergoes electrophilic substitution reactions. Benzene undergoes electrophilic substitution reactions. Benzene acts as a electron rich compound, so electrophilic substitution reactions. So these are the electrophilic substitution reactions. These are the types of reactions like chlorination, bromination. So which reagent is used to Cl2 by AlCl3, or bromination Br2 by FeBr3. So nitration HNO3 plus H2SO4, sulfonation H2SO4 or oleum, what its formula? H2S2O7 or SO3 or H2SO4, SO3 plus H2SO4. This is the whole mixture of this mixture forms a oleum, H2S2O7, oleum. So this is the Friedel-Crafts alkylation, right? RX in the presence of AlCl3. So Friedel-Crafts acylation, acyl, right? Acyl chloride in the presence of AlCl3. So these forms a electrophiles. Okay, in the chlorination Cl plus, in the bromination Br plus, in the nitration NO2 plus, in the sulfonation SO3 is obtained. In the Friedel-Crafts alkylation R plus is obtained. In the Friedel-Crafts acylation acyl carbocation is obtained, acyl ion, right? This is the final products. So here chlorine is added, chlorobenzene, bromine is added, bromobenzene, here NO2 group is added, nitrobenzene, here SO3 group is added, that will convert it to benzene sulfonic acid, SO3H, benzene sulfonic acid. This is the alkyl benzene, this is the estophenone. These are the compounds. So if we can take in a compound, we like mechanism, like, so first one halogenation, right? Halogenation or chlorination. Halogenation or chlorination. So FeCl2, FeCl3 plus Cl2 gives a FeCl4 minus plus Cl plus. So this Cl gives Cl plus and Cl minus. FeCl4 minus plus Cl plus. So this Cl plus, this is benzene acting as a electron rich compound. So this bond is shifted towards this. Here Cl plus is attack on that. So Cl here minus, this is a plus, this is H. Now it is also containing hydrogen. Here elimination of hydrogen can be takes place with FeCl4 minus. Here H plus and Cl minus, minus HCl. Finally that can produce double bond, chlorobenzene. Here H and Cl is removed, minus and plus can form a bond. This is the chlorobenzene. This is the mechanism of halogenation. Similarly, sulfonation. Okay, in the sulfonation, two molecules of H2SO4, sulfonation, if we can take in sulfonation and HNO3, so that can produce a 2HSO4 minus, like this nitration. So the mixture of HNO3 plus H2SO4 said to be nitration mixture, right? NO2 plus and H3O plus, right? This is act as a electrophile. This electrophile is added on the benzene ring, right? This is the mechanism of nitration. Similarly, all these reactions. Now orientations of groups can be discussed. Last one, orientation effect. So this is the benzene. Here electron releasing group or donating group are present on benzene ring. Here electron withdrawing group is present on benzene ring. This is we can say 1, this is we can say 2, this is we can say 3. If the electron releasing group or donating group is present, its orientation is more when compared to 1, when compared to 3. So what is orientation? Listen to me. So if the benzene containing some ring activating groups, some deactivating groups, this is the strong ring activating groups. So ring activating groups, that means that can donate the electrons, that groups can donate the electrons to the benzene ring, that is the ring activating groups. What are that? NH2, NHR, NR2, OH, all are containing lone pairs that can donate to lone pair electrons to the benzene ring. Here moderating ring activating groups are present like amide, right? This is this alkoxy, right? So weak ring activating groups like alkyl, aryl. So here the strong ring deactivating groups that are acting as a withdrawing group. All these are acting as a donating groups. So these three are acting as a withdrawing groups. So what are that? Strong ring deactivating. So these are attracted the electrons from benzene ring. These groups are withdrawing groups, can attract the electrons from benzene ring. These are donates to the electron to the benzene ring. So NO2, NH3 plus, NR3 plus, CF3. Okay, this is the fluorine, trifluorine. This is I electronegative atom, right? Moderate ring deactivating groups. These are aldehydes, ketone, carboxylic acid, carbonyl chloride. So and amide and sulfonic acid cyano group. Weak ring deactivating groups, that is chlorobromine, right? So what are that? Listen to me. Suppose the donating group is present on the benzene ring. These are said to be ortho orientations. These are said to be meta orientations. This is said to be para orientation. So this is 1, we can say this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 1, 2 or 1, 6 are said to be ortho orientations. 1, 2 or 1, 6, that is said to be ortho orientations. Here 1, 3 and 1, 5, that is said to be meta orientations, and 1, 4 is said to be para orientation. So this is 1, 2 or 1, 6, that is ortho orientations. 1, 3, 1, 5, that is meta orientation. 1, 4 is the para orientations, right? Now, right, if the donating group is present on the benzene ring, so that can donate the electrons, right? This bond is shifted towards this, so minus. Suppose here NH2 group is present on benzene ring, NH2 group is present on donating ring, so that is the donating group. The donating group acts as a ring activating. So here this bond, this is right, this bond, this lone pair, this is plus, this is minus. This lone pair donates to plus, forms a bond, and that can loses to form plus, and this bond is shifted towards this side. What happened? Double bond NH2 plus double bond. So here double bond is after, this is minus. Now this, finally we got double bond minus double bond NH2 plus, finally this bond is shifted towards that. Finally we got initial molecule. So here the negative charge is obtained at which position? This is the ortho position. Here the negative charge is obtained at para position. Here the negative charge is obtained at ortho position. So that is very, very important. When electron donating group is present at on benzene ring, if the negative charge, high electron density is occurred at ortho position, and this is the para position. Here this is the ortho position. But high electron density like negative is not present at meta position. So in this case, the electrophile attack at the, if the donating group is present on a benzene ring, if the electrophile can attack at the ortho position, like ortho position, this electrophile or para position, or this also, both are same, this or this, both are same. So this is the ortho and para orientation. When benzene ring containing donating group, that electrophile is attacked at the high electron density position, like ortho or para position. So that gives a ortho and para products, ortho and para products. But if we can take in withdrawing group, like NO2, N double bond O, this bond is shifted towards, this bond is shifted towards. This is the withdrawing group, NO2 withdrawing group. So what happened? Right, this is plus double bond, N double bond O, right, this is O minus, this is double bond plus. Next, this bond is shifted towards double bond N O minus, right. So this is double bond, this is plus. Similarly, this bond is shifted towards this side. So double bond N O minus, like this. This is a double bond plus. In ortho and para position, in these structures, ortho position plus is obtained, para position plus is obtained. This is the ortho position plus is obtained. But in ortho and para position, plus charge is obtained. So plus is not a high electron density, but minus is obtained at meta position. So if this bond is shifted towards this side, so that is the minus. Here the minus is obtained at meta position, right. Similarly, this also, this bond is shifted toward this side, this is minus, right. So that means here the minus is obtained at meta position. So here the in benzene electrophilic substitution reaction can take place, that electrophile E plus attack on the meta position. So if withdrawing group is present on benzene ring, the electrophile can attack at meta position. This is the meta orientation. Like these groups, deactivating groups, right. I hope to clear this everyone. Please subscribe our channel.